My Jesus is my king, my Jesus is my king. You can't intervene. No purple Sprite, no lean, no grams on that bean. The Holy Trinity is my all-star team. I'm pulled up, I'm sliding, I'm repping, I'm dying, I'm riding for God. I'm riding for my God. I ain't never been no fraud. Salvation, Jesus, this ain't no facade. No hair on music, that beat all night. I'm so ill-magnet, them Christians erratic. That 4-5, that Bible, cleaned up, static, no underline, fabric, no malice, no. Praying I'm high, praising on the low. Man down, man down, man down. Where I'm from, Jesus wear the crown. Put some respect on his name, or I'ma let the 4-5 bang. Man down, man down, man down. Where I'm from, Jesus wear the crown. Put some respect on his name, or I'ma let the 4-5 bang. God said I'm wavy, born in the 80s. The world going crazy. Jesus come and save me, Jesus come and save me. No need for lying, my God's electrifying. Y'all out surviving, he got us thriving. But this skin on my flesh still dying. So many souls out there crying. I'm going higher. In the hood, don't touch me, the kid on fire. I can slide on your block, minus the time clock. You ain't touching nothing, the devil still frontin'. Man down, man down, man down. Where I'm from, Jesus wear the crown. Put some respect on his name, or I'ma let the 4-5 bang. Man down, man down, man down. Where I'm from, Jesus wear the crown. Put some respect on his name, or I'ma let the 4-5 bang. Where I'm from, Jesus wear the crown. Put some respect on his name, I'ma let the 4-5 bang. I'ma let the 4-5 bang. I'ma let the 4-5 bang.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl RawNé, and you are tuning in to Rise and Shine 209, the voice of Joaquin and Stockton's morning show. What's up, everybody? It's your girl RawNé, Rise and Shine 209. We are over in here in the house with Andre, Hillery, you guys.
What's good? What
you guys just heard Man Down. That is his song that he has off of his album 147 that he recently has been in here talking about. But now he's on tour. He's going on tour, a gospel tour. I'm going to let you guys hear all about this. But if you guys see, it's all Jesus. He's got here. Y'all can read it and see it. You want to read it to him?
It says, "Come me, all ye who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And that is definitely in the Bible, in Matthew 11. Check it out.
Nice. So, what's up, Andre? I'm so happy to have you back in the house.
You feel me, sis? It's like, man, priceless to be here. Man, because it's like we don't, like, I ain't going to say we, because I know a lot of people have platforms, but this platform has definitely been a blessing for me, sis. I appreciate it. Absolutely. It's helping the numbers go up, and it's helping us get the word out, man. So we definitely appreciate you, sis.
I'm going to help you out here really quickly. I'm going to can you really quickly, as I'm going to be shifting this stuff over here, so you have this album coming out, but let's talk about this tour, because this seems to be a pretty big, hard-hitting tour for the gospel community.
Yeah, definitely, man. And it's like, it's called the Lift 'em Up Tour. And so what we're doing is that we're trying to hit city to city, state to state, and we just trying to just love on the community, man, like love on, different communities, whether it be in a church, whether it be in your neighborhood. That's what we about right now. So that's what we're trying to do. And, it's been successful. We did it last year. We did a few different spots last year, and it was cool. So we just trying to go harder this year. And so that's what's up, man. So we got different artists. We got comedians. We got a dancer. He get it in. 50 years old, man, and he out there moving like he 22.
Oh,
crazy, bananas.
I have to ask, is it the guy that does the pop locking for Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
not that one. Not Servant. Not
not
Mike Servant though. We would love to have you to come out, Mike. Just putting it out there, bro.
Yes.
You feel me? But my boy Cosmo, he get it in and he DJs and whatnot too. So,
Right.
but man, definitely powerful. So and that's what we doing, sis. You know, we're not trying to come out. We're not trying to beat up on nobody. We just trying to love on the community. You know, especially Stockton. Stockton needed right now, for real.
Big time. We were just talking about that. How many people in the community are reaching out and really want to get a healing in this nation, in Stockton.
Real talk.
And so, yeah, this one looks super fun. I saw the flyer. Whoever made the flyer did a great job on it.
Yeah, that was my boy B9, man. One shout out to B9, man. Y'all check him out, man. The dude is awesome. He from the Bay Area. You know, the dude is a jack of all trades, but, you know, just tap in with him. You can find him on Facebook.
We got Gary Collins saying, hello, I'm Gary Collins. Paul saying, good morning, Stockton. We got Young Most tapping in saying, yo, what's up?
What's good with
Cali
it, family,
boys.
man? God bless y'all, bro.
So, man, we have what album are you going to be doing? Or what songs? Are you going to be doing new music? Old music?
I'm going to mix it up. We got new music. You know, I got that EP out right now, Christian Zeal. So, you know, I got like 5 tracks on there. Going to be doing that and then bringing some of the old and then some stuff that y'all ain't heard, man. I'm just constantly in the lab working. So I'm blessed to have my own. So, man, I'm constantly working, man. I was in there last night, about to hit it soon as we leave here, man. So,
I know that's right.
I'm on that grind, man, for real.
Okay, and I'm not going to lie. I was up till maybe like 3 in the morning working on promos.
Man, hey, that's where it's at, though, man. It's like you do whatever you do during the day. We got 24 hours a day, but how much are you investing in your dreams and your ambitions?
Right.
You feel me? Because if you're only putting 1-2 hours in, then maybe you need to find another dream, and that's real.
Another one, yeah. Because they say in order to really push in, you got to put at least 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day in what you really, really want if you want to make that go so hard.
Exactly.
And I know that, so we got out of here last night, 10 o'clock with the squad. So shout out. You're going to see Kimberly Wormsley in just a moment. She really helps to bring some healing in the community with mental awareness and the healing of the soul, the spirit, brokenness from traumas and stuff like that. You had Cesare Day, you had Chef Nicole Tobias, then myself. So we got out of here at 10 o'clock pushing on these, the youth. So pushing on the promos for the youth because I think it's really important to start early. I'm not saying I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking any of these youngsters that are getting into it and still with the shaking the ass scene, you know what I'm saying? Just getting out there. I'm not knocking nothing because it's all fun.
Exactly.
It's what they do. But reaching back a little bit further before maybe they can kind of even get there just to kind of shed some light to see, you know, it's another aspect to it too.
Exactly. You know? And I mean, it's like they can't do better until they know better.
That part.
You feel me? So it's like,
and it takes us adults to kind of show them
exactly. That. But if you got, you feel me? If you got these 16, 17-year-olds and then you got their parents like, you know, 30 something and they still doing what they do in the clubs and like that, you know, they're going to follow suit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's like sometimes you got to parent the parents.
You have to parent the parents. I just started a parent group for that reason.
Man.
I want to help the parents. I find that is a very important thing. You going out there and a lot of the adults are broken, you know, and then they have a real hard time with the children. The children don't make it any easier. And the way that the laws are going, people are stuck. You know, they're not really helped out. You know, you can't spank your child or you can't this, that, and the other. You can't yell this, that, the other.
That don't work anyway.
It ain't helping. It doesn't. But it kind of helps a little bit, keep them in line just a little bit. But for the most part, what we got going on with the tour? So the gospel tour, what's it called again? It's
called Lift 'Em Up. Basically, like, you know, we lifting up the name of Jesus. You feel me? Like, and it's like, I feel like everybody pretty much heard of Jesus. A lot of people have, but you know, and they know about him, but we trying to bring it to where they experience Jesus. You feel me? Trying to bring them that experience, because even in the Bible it says Jesus went out, he loved on the community. He didn't judge them. He sat with them, with the sinners and the publicans, you know, and he loved on people. And so that's what we do. And our mission is not to go out and judge the community, but to love the community where they at. And hey, if you want to come over and you want to accept Jesus in your Christ in your life, we all for that. If you don't, hey, that's your choice. But don't get mad at us when we did offer that opportunity to you.
It reminds me of something where they say back in the day, and I always see this visual in my mind. It's a dark night. It's sometimes the walkway of a house when they go to the front door is kind of dark, a very dim light. But then Jesus is there knocking on the door, because it says that if those who don't want to listen don't want to take it, so leave the sand in your sandals, leave the dirt of your sandals at the doorstep, and turn around, walk away until you can find somebody else. Yes. And so somebody who will listen will take it in. So that's kind of what I always see Jesus doing that. He went and he knocked the sandals. They didn't answer the door, so he left the dust of his sandals there as he walked on to the next one. And then when somebody listened, they became uplifted. They grew. They did whatever they needed to in life because they allowed themselves to be watered.
Exactly.
It's very interesting. So we have how many acts? We got Rip James tapping in, saying hi all the way from St. Louis.
St. Louis, out in the Lou. What's good with it?
Man, another brother in the spirit. I'm just gonna say.
That's what's up right there. I feel that. I feel that. One love, family.
Walk by faith. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
One love to the Lou. We got to get out there, man. You feel me? We got to definitely tap in, man. Holla at your boy, man. Get us up out there.
Hey, I'll make it happen. You guys get it together. We'll shoot.
That's what's up.
Knock it that way. You heard it, Rip. So now you're gonna be starting in what city?
So we hitting Stockton first. We gotta definitely take care of home, and then Stockton between here right now and LA area. So that's where we at right now until they open up them out of state venues.
Okay, and are they just big churches?
Nah, we on blocks, sis.
Nice.
We in some churches, but majority we in the hood. You
they
feel
need
me?
to know that.
We in the projects, man. We where them people don't want to go. That's where we at.
That's what's up.
You feel me? If a drive-by happened in your city, we there the next night. That's where we at.
Man. So can you give them some background if anybody who hasn't really known you and your story?
All right, basically, man, I'm a Stocktonian, born and bred it. And I've been doing music for years, grew up on the east side of Stockton. And for Stocktonians, just to let y'all know,
we go way back.
yeah, exactly. We go way back. But that what was that Stockton, like a Stockton anthem that came out, we was responsible for that on Thugs on the Payroll. It's called Welcome to Stockton. Dallas Braden, he picked it up. He took it out there to New York, and it hit the newspapers and all that. So one love to Dallas Braden, man, for doing what he did, love. Man, taking us out there to NY and around the world. That was, priceless. But, because we all about our city. That's what we all about. And we did another one, Valley Inn. I ain't going to drop the name, Chapter 1. It was caused a lot of controversy, shooting at the police on the cover. Granted, that was a whole nother mindset.
Okay.
Forgive me, Stockton PD. There's nothing. I love y'all.
Okay. Yeah.
But, I was in a whole different mindset back then. So, that caused a lot of, chaos and whatever. People calling in to the radio stations, calling in, trying to ban us. It was crazy. But so that's where I come from. But now being transformed, I'm here to try to, create some positive for all that negative that I put out in the city.
Yeah, man. And I'm so happy to hear that you're doing that among so many others. You also help get involved a little bit with the Balloons Over Bullets.
Yeah, no, I didn't have nothing to do with that. That was my boy, my boy Marcus Sosa.
Okay.
Yeah, he was networking with them, man. I told that boy, man, he need to run for mayor for real.
Yeah, you guys run together so strong.
Yeah, that's my dude, man. Even when we ain't together, we together.
I know.
You feel me?
His name came up again.
Yeah, because you feel me? We all fighting for the same cause. Yes. You feel me? Just the love on the Stockton, man, and not just Stockton, but other cities, other states. But it starts at home first. If you can't minister to home, where you gonna minister to?
Yeah. So you guys are starting. Where is your church that you actually go to out here?
I'm at I work at Quail Lakes Baptist Church.
Okay, question about that. What happened to it? It's gone. I was like, man, I gotta hurry up and take a picture of this because that church has been in Stockton for so long.
Nah, that's Lakeview. That was Lakeview across the street. We the one right next to the church.
Okay, why?
Next to the park.
Okay.
Yeah, so Lakeview, they dismantled Lakeview. So that was Lakeview Assembly that used to be there, now called Oasis.
Okay, so they're going to be rebuilding that one up.
Yeah, they're actually over there where the old Circuit City used to be. They're in that building now.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Yeah.
So there's a college there now. They have the farmers market.
Yeah, so
It's
they
like next
so
to
they
a
like
gym.
right there in that exact building. Remember where Circuit City was like
Wow.
right there in that parking lot?
Yeah.
That's where Oasis is located at now.
Okay, so it's a church that's in basically a
Yeah.
shopping type building.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can find them there. Yeah, I was really thinking. I thought that was always. I have never gone to that church, obviously, because I thought that was Quail Lakes Baptist Church.
Yeah, nah, we we network and we fellowship. We get out and love on the community together. But yeah, definitely separate churches. Nonetheless.
How many songs are you gonna be performing?
Oh man, it all depends on how much time I need to cover. I got enough songs to do like 2 hours, but I'm not trying to do that, mind you. But
That's
I
a lot
do
of
have
work.
enough music, to cover that. But so I probably mentally do like 10 minutes, 15 at the most.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good.
hoping, but if
Yeah.
I got to cover, so be it.
Yeah, I hear you on that. It's like keep it rocking.
Yeah,
Okay, we
yeah.
got one for you. One more for you. Paul tapping in says, "Gotta shine a light in the perceived darkness."
Paul, that's real talk, man. What's good with it, P?
Yeah, he's been doing a lot, getting out there with his camera, coming up and just learning to work the camera and getting a lot of experience in the community. He found that one thing that brought him out in the community was his camera.
Man, hey, tap in with your boy, bro. Let's network, man. Let's do something.
You heard it, Paul. You heard it. So we got Andre Hillery here. He has 147, one album. And then the next album you said is Zeal.
Christian Zeal.
Christian Zeal. That's right.
Yeah.
I put that in there in the comments for you guys. Can check it out. That's gonna be on Spotify, Apple iTunes, and everywhere else you can find the music.
Yeah, we up now, man. So, like I said, we just trying to keep pushing it, man. Keep grinding.
So you
keep
guys
working.
tap in with that and find the music. Get familiar with it so you guys can sing along with him when he's on stage. You know
That
what I mean?
part.
Out
That
in the
part.
crowd, just doing the thing and just really supporting and sharing that love and loving on everybody, and just really pushing those positive vibes. So the tour is going to start what date?
We've started. We did an event a couple of weeks ago or so, and so our next spot we gonna hit is on the 14th of next
right.
month, which is a Friday, and we gonna be at Calvary First Assembly out there on Kelly Drive, and it's gonna be from 6 p.m. to like 9 p.m. It's a free event, so bring the whole neighborhood, bring your auntie and them, cousins and them, neighbors, whoever, man. Come out and, fellowship with us, man, and, and let's lift up that name, man, and get you in some good spirits, man.
What time does it start?
6 p.m. Yeah, and it's that Friday night, 14th of June.
That's going to be a good show, you guys. Just the fact that it's going to be such high energy. They say hyphy, get crunk, get
You
this,
feel me?
get lit.
And we do all that.
All
You
of
feel
the
me?
shit.
We
That's
do
what
all
I'm
that.
saying.
You
Like,
feel me?
you
Like,
do it in the
don't get the
church,
church
too.
twisted. We do
Just-
all that.
Right? Just because.
Like,
don't mean that we're changing.
That part, you feel me? I did a show
turn
as
up on a different
man.
level.
I was at a church in Sacramento, sis. I took one of my peoples with me, and we sitting in there, and he was like, "Man, is they gonna trip if I stand up and start clapping my hands and whatever?"
man.
And I'm looking at him, right? I'm like, bruh,
Get lit.
you have no idea, right? So he stand up and start clapping. They start running around the church on him and shouting. He was like, "Whoa, wait a minute." He was took back. I'm telling you, man, the church get lit for real.
They get lit, man. I'm telling you guys. Your energy is your energy no matter what element
Real
you're
talk.
in.
I'm trying to
And
contain
that's-
myself right now.
That's why it's all about choice. That's why it's all about choice. You guys can make it positive, you can make it negative, and you can just be yourself no matter the situation.
Exactly. Come as you are, man.
Come
That's
as
where
you
it's
are.
at.
Come as you are.
Come broken,
As
man.
you are.
We ain't tripping, man. We gonna love on you regardless.
Please.
And if they hitting you upside the head on how you looking, how you dressing, you got a hat on, your pants sagging, then that ain't the church you want to be in anyway.
Hey.
So move on to the next door.
Speak that, Andre. No, speak that. A lot of people need to understand. Oh, no, I need to change my ways. They're telling me,
Nah.
like, I went to a church. They told me I couldn't braid my hair because I was being vain.
Man, come to our church, man. We gonna love on you,
I was
bruh.
like, are you
You feel me?
I stopped. I couldn't go there no more. I was like, I can't be with y'all.
That's real talk, man. That's real talk. That's why we trying to bring the church to the hood. Real talk.
Yeah.
And that's what we about, man. Because a lot of people, and I know I got family members, man. They not fit to come to the building, man. But if we bring if we bring it out to the hood, they'll show up in the hood. They'll pull up.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? So that's where we at, man. We on pull up activities, man. Pull up.
Your body is your temple, the church. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The church is the people. No matter where the people congregate, that's the church. You don't have to have a building to call it the church.
Man. I mean, even the Bible said, Jesus said in the Bible, he said, they're going to know you are my disciples the way you love each other, man. And so that's what it's about.
I love that because, that's right. We got people out here wanting and needing so much. So if you guys find that this is something that is speaking to you, it's something that you guys need to hear, it's something that you need to feel, it's an energy that you find that you need to come into, please come on over June 14th to the Calvary.
That part.
The Calvary First Assembly.
Calvary First Assembly.
Kelly Drive. At 6 p.m. You guys can come early. Maybe if you're coming a little later, that's okay too.
You feel me? Hey, and we probably be in your neighborhood, most likely knocking on your door with a flyer. So, I mean, don't push us away, man. You feel me? We ain't coming. We coming in peace. We ain't coming with no guns. Only thing you might see in our hand is a Bible and some flyers. So. We don't want no trouble. You feel me? We don't want no trouble, man. You know what I mean?
Quail Lakes Baptist Church. So Latanya Green is asking what the church is called, and I said he goes to Quail Lakes Baptist Church, but they'll be at.
The church will be at Calvary First Assembly, and it's on Kelly Drive. You can't miss it.
Man, we do hope to see you. I have to put that in my schedule on the 14th, the Friday the 14th, because just for the experience of it, I would really like to feel the experience.
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
good. Come on out, man.
I'm definitely.
Come on out. It's nothing but love.
I got family that are definitely going. So my cousin Michelle. So shout out to my cousin Michelle Bates.
What's up, sis?
She's been pushing on it a lot, and she is never afraid.
She
to let
lit.
people
That's
know.
what I'm saying. With that energy, man. She bananas, man.
Yes,
Bananas.
She
for real.
She's the one that got me and seeing the party scene. Okay,
yes.
She used to be totally opposite everybody, and she got saved. She really got saved, and kind of came back to her right mind. She literally got devastated. Her mental when everything went. She was not herself for so many years. We didn't even know this person, and she's finally coming back around. And through the church, she was able to do that to actually to be the person we know her to be. She has never, even when she kind of went off, she never lost that fun, loving, exciting person that she is, and she shouts to the rooftops every day. She'll post a video about how much she loves Jesus.
Man, nothing but positive energy.
God.
All positive energy.
And she really does support this tour. She supports this tour. She supports the artists that are coming through with it. Who are some of your favorite people and acts that are on the tour with you?
My sis Tiffany Shine. I mean, she brings something different to the table. Like she a worshiper, so she come in and sing it, and she give you that soulful sound. You feel me? You feel me? Nice. I would put her on the level of Christian Beyonce. Put it that way.
Nice.
You feel me? She got that swag. You feel me? But she keep it holy. And she can sing. You feel me? She ain't got no background. She every time, look, we was about to do a show, right? And so I had all our vocals, you feel me? Because, as rappers, we never know what's going to happen. So we keep our vocals in just in case something, happen. And so she was like, bruh, I can't use this. I was like, why? I was like, look, she was like, my vocals is in. She's like, take all my vocals out. I'm like, what? I'm like, you ain't trying to do no Taylor Swift, how...
Why did she want him out?
She wanted him out because she want people to know that she can really sing. She don't, because when you do in the studio, they can, they can tweak here, they can tweak there, and make you sound platinum. She wanted the people know that, look, I can really sing, and I don't need my background vocals. I'm fit to do me with just the instrumental. And I'm like, you got 2-3 songs that you just gonna sing live. You gonna?
Yeah,
She's like, I
acapella,
got it.
huh?
I was like, all right,
Love
I'm about to
it.
watch this.
That's so
and
beautiful.
film it. But
because
she
that's all
powerful,
natural, original,
powerful.
you know, and that's
Exactly.
man.
And then my boy Cosmo, like I was telling you before, man, my dude just turned 50 not too long ago, man. And
That's right.
He moved better than some 22-year-olds. Like that dude is phenomenal. I trip off, but that's my motivation. I'm like, man, I pray I could move like that when I'm 50. You feel me? Like he gets it in. But that's what I'm saying about the church, man. It's just that energy. Like your energy doesn't change. Right. It's just your mindset and the way you carry yourself.
Yes,
you carry yourself in love. And the more love you put out into the atmosphere, the more love you're going to get back. You putting out negativity, you feel me? You packing your pistols or whatever because you feel a certain way, but you feel that certain way because of the negative that you already put in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. And that perpetuates it.
Exactly.
So, you know, people start talking about, oh, well, we need this, need that. Well, you're thinking that, then it's going to come be like
exactly,
that.
Exactly.
Because that's what you're
you
welcoming.
Like,
so, yeah, we're bringing some positive energy. Definitely excited about it. I love the energy that you're bringing, that you're continuing on with everything that you're doing in such a positive way.
That's all I got is
to
positive.
Reach so many people, you know, the thousands coming in a different way.
Because I knew how it was, man. Like I said, man, I was a tyrant, man, before I got saved. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, man. I was one of the worst because I felt like that. That's the energy that I was around. That's the energy that was being brought to me. So I was bringing it back to the table. But you know what I'm saying? You can't fight fire with fire. And I learned that. You feel me? You gotta be able to extinguish that fire with some type of water. So, you know, I grabbed that concept.
And I'm also thinking, though, with the fire, though, sometimes you want to flame it, but you want to flame the good fire.
You feel me? Like, you know, you want to keep a flame, but, you know, you got to be positive with it. You feel me? Like, you got to keep that positive energy, no matter who you are. Even if you're not saved, you feel me? Like, it is what it is. But be positive. Be positive. You feel me? Keep that positive energy, man. And then people sit at home and they wonder, oh, man, why I got to load up? Every time, why we got to ride out? Because we already rode out and it came back to you. So now you got to bring it back. You feel me? Like, man, call them cease and desist. You feel me? Hit them up, man. Hit their big homie up and be like, look, man, we need to squash all this. We got these kids. We got these mamas. Let's come together and do a charity event. Let's do a backpack giveaway together. Put that energy out in the atmosphere.
So for people who, and you did kind of mention first off, like picking up the phone, giving a call.
Exactly.
But I really would like to touch on that just a little because we got about maybe a couple minutes left. But for anybody who's listening who doesn't even know how to like get up out of that and to like start and initiate that,
yeah.
what do you say to them?
I mean, tap in with somebody. Like everybody knows somebody that they can tap in with, and if they say they don't, they lie because the streets talk and the streets got all kind of different connections. So if you want to stop, you can stop. If your big homie ain't feeling it, talk to my uncle. You feel me? You feel me? Somebody got the connection. Or show up at the church, holler at the pastor. The pastor will walk there with you, man. Like they got a thing in Stockton called ceasefire. To where they bring in, different gang members and they giving them a chance to lay down the guns, to lay down their rags. You feel me? And get it right. Or look at 35 to life, 55 to life, double life. You feel me? So it's like the community is doing all they can to reach out, but we got to do our part too. You feel me? And it's like people scared.
Don't be afraid to use it. That's what I say. Don't be afraid.
Man, Stockton.
You know, because the fear, when you walk in fear, you stop your opportunities. You stop your growth. It's very difficult. And a little bit of fear is okay because it'll push you. But if you make decisions based on fear, that's where you will lose out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be scary your first time. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be going against the grain. But it's all you. It's all courage. It's all faith. It's all you wanting to have a better life for yourself and everybody that comes beyond you.
If you want change, sometimes you got to be it.
That's right. Did we tap on everything? We got a few moments to get out of here. I want them to know where they can get your album.
Man, just look. I'm on Spotify. All my stuff is on Spotify. Just tap in Andre Hillery, man, and all my stuff is going to come up. Like, I don't know any other artists with my name. I haven't came across any other artists with my name, so yeah. They got Andre Nicotina and all of that, but you feel me? So I had to use the government, man. I had to get rid of that, that old flesh. But yeah, just tap me in and everything on mine to come up.
Yep.
Appreciate the love and support, Stockton. Man, let's bring this city, man, to positivity, man. I see our numbers is going up, man. People is referencing us on the news now. I mean, it ain't positive, but we getting recognized. It's a start. It starts somewhere. So let's start coming together and be positive, man. Sis, you know, I know people personally that's like, I'm scared to go to Charter Way. I'm scared to go out south.
No way.
And yes, real talk. And I'm like, Stockton, come on.
What?
You got people scared to come out. So how can we come out and show you love if people scared to come out because y'all got the guns, man? Come on, Brad. Put the guns away. At least let us love on you for about 4-5 minutes. And what you do after that, that's between you and God, because God going to take care of you.
In the end, you're a human being.
Exactly.
You all need it. We all need it. Nobody is separate. Nobody is so numb that they don't need it.
Bruh, let the young life live, man. That's how I look at it, man. Let the young life live.
Spark a life in y'all.
You feel me? Like, man, love on these kids, man. Love on this generation.
So speaking of loving on the kids, we got a youth event coming up. I just want to let you guys know that if you have any youth that you maybe just want to have some time, you want to get them out, maybe you want them to share in some goodness. So with the music that we do, a lot of the hip hop, rap, and the community, we have artists that got kids already. You know, they are already growing, doing life. Kids came, and here they are following in the footsteps, watching their parents like, wow, you know, I love this energy. This is what I want to do. So they start to get into it too. They enjoy it. They love it. They're doing the thing, and they've been doing it for some time. They don't have a stage. They can't go to the clubs. They can't go to the bars. They can't go to these places where, you know, adults are living the life and like drinking and smoking and doing all these things. But they want to come just as fiery as their parents and be like, look, you know, look what we doing, Dad. Look what we doing, Ma, you know. And we got to support them. We got to love them and show them, yes, baby girl, yes, baby boy, you're doing, do your thing. And I encourage you. I support you. We all encourage you and support you. So we're giving them a place to do that. July 19th is a teen turn-up. It's all teen performers. The oldest one is 13 years old. He's the headliner. A 10-year-old. We have a 13-year-old, 11-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 7-year-old. And they're all going to be performing for you guys. So bring your kids out. I'm going to be letting the schools know. It's going to be at the Teen Center here in Stockton from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. during their operating hours.
Nice.
So the Teen Center is actually going to be open. So the last 2 hours of that day, we're just going to have a concert for you guys. The parents can come, but it's for you guys to hang back and let the kids do their thing.
Might have to bring my kids through there, man.
Let them go and enjoy and roam, learn how to socialize, learn how to negotiate. They're going to learn some business skills. They're going to learn how to network. So it's a very important thing for us to be able to bring these environments so that the children learn how to do it a good way, you know, and they could be doing things behind your back, going to different parties, networking with the wrong people. You never know. So it's a place for them to come and learn about things, talk to some artists, talk to some people, if that's something that they're interested in, programs that they can get into. But this is a great place for you guys to come find resources. It's a great place for you to come let your kids be kids and turn up. Just turn up.
That part.
In a clean way. So check it out, Christian Zeal and 147, the two albums by Andre Hillery. And check them out June 14th. Over at the Calvary First Assembly, and that's going to be June 14th at 6 p.m. I'm going to see you guys there. If you guys go, I'll see you there. We can take some pictures, you know, and show our support, show our love for everybody out here in the community. Andre, you've been one of the dopest artists that come through because you're so passionate. Just everything that you come from, that you represent, you know, first putting it down for Stockton, for yourself, for your people, for those that follow you, for those that will continue, you know, come to meet you and follow you. You're just a great shining light in everything that we got going on here.
Appreciate that, sis. Definitely, man. And you, man, kudos to you too. You feel me? Because it's like without you, we wouldn't have the platform we have, man. Because we Christian artists, a lot of, you know, radio stations in the city won't open their doors because I don't know what they scared we gonna put out or something, but you do, you feel me? And we appreciate that.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate the opportunity you giving us, sis. So big ups to you, definitely, all day.
Thank you so much. But with that, you guys, we're gonna go Made to Soar by Andre Hillery. See y'all, and we'll see you there June 14th.
Jesus, oh, child.
We was made to soar. We was made. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it like some Lamborghini doors. I was made to soar. I don't understand why you hating for it. Play your card. You don't like your job, why you stay there for? I stay the court. Play the position that God made me for, like yelling for. Me and Marcus also about to tee off. 9 holes and man, we been playing golf. I was one of them lost boys. Call me Rufio. Till the Lord called me to the church like the prodigal. I've been getting bands for years. I'm not impressed though. Money can't buy me love, so I invest those. Let those presidents walk into the ghettos. Get my dudes jobs, cut the strings on Geppettos. You and me, we are not the same. I'm that fellow. Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood saying hello. Wings shining bright like the sun when it's yellow. Up like some doors on a Lambo. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. You my God, you my Lord, you my King, my provider. You can grab the wheel to my life, you my driver. You saved me out the fire, you my day one rider. And I know, the devil's trying to hold me back. And I know, my soul's more precious than gold. I look to the hills where my help coming from. The streets showing no love, bottom of the slums. Everybody blowing, my mind still zoning. Focus on God so the kids stay glowing. God's word is the truth, no finesse. Love God, love people, all blessings. Blessings. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. My wings are spread it out. We was made to soar. And I know, we was made to soar. And I know, we was made to soar. And I